Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NECA. We will take a look at the daily time frame. I don't think I've ever done this one before, but I've had some questions on it and just haven't been able to get around to it. But here we are now. Main reason I'm doing it is not a huge fan of triple zeros, but there are exceptions, and the exceptions come about when volume picks up enough for them to be able to move. And today it was 800 million shares or something crazy. So 800 million shares today, and you can see the price has actually moved. So do want to get this kind of updated and just talk about it. And really just why I like charts, it just helps make answering a very logical question quite straightforward. And the logical question here is, no doubt about it, this one has made a nice move. I can't imagine anybody sitting around and saying, no, that hasn't been a good move. Everybody would agree, good move. But that brings up the question, but is there any sort of true strength behind this move? Is there any sort of genuine power? Or is this just some sort of kind of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward, and it all revolves around a single level. And that level is down here at 0003. Now, hopefully we can all agree on this logic that price movements with true power, with a genuine strength, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly strong, it's not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about that 0003. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's putting the price right back to within this range where it already was. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. But if it keeps on doing what it's been doing, what do I mean by that? Well, if it keeps on bouncing off of it, I mean, the bears have tried multiple times to, take it back to where it was. But if it keeps doing what history repeats itself in a good way. So this history right there, if it keeps on doing that and then heads back up, what would you have? Well, you'd have this set of lows right here. You'd have this previous set down there. And if you picture each one of these as a stair step, the stair steps would be going in the upward direction. And hey, that's what it's all about, right? Truly strong moves make progress in the upwards direction. So at this point, really, in a nutshell, you just want history to keep on repeating itself. You want the bulls to continue to hold strong there at 0003, because as long as they do that, then they are quote-unquote building progress. What about levels of resistance? For this, kind of two key ones. Niche one right here at 0005. And then next key one just up there at 0006, where you can see a couple of times, the price did get rejected by it over the past few days up there. But all in all, interesting setup, a lot of volume. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum next week? We shall see. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interest in and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.